What is happening, folks? My name is Robbie, and today we are going to talk about how artificial intelligence could potentially replace finance content creators on YouTube. First, let's talk about what finance content creators do. These are individuals who create videos and other forms of content that educate people about personal finance, investing, and other related topics. They often provide valuable advice and tips that can help people manage their money and make more informed decisions about their finances. But what if artificial intelligence could do the same thing? With advances in natural language processing and machine learning, it's becoming increasingly possible that artificial intelligence could produce the same content that finance content creators are producing. In fact, there are already AI-generated content that has been indistinguishable from content created by humans. One potential benefit to using artificial intelligence to create content is it could be potentially more accurate and more consistent than content created by humans. Because AI is not subject to the same biases and errors that humans are, it could provide more objective and reliable advice. Another potential benefit is that AI can produce content quicker than humans. This could be especially useful for finance creators who want to create a large amount of content in a short space of time. This could also potentially save them money, as they wouldn't have to hire as many people to produce the content. Of course, there are also potential drawbacks to using AI to generate content. One concern is that it could lead to a loss of jobs for humans creating content. This is a valid concern, as AI has the potential to automate a lot of the jobs that were previously done by humans. However, it's important to note that this is not a new phenomenon. Throughout history, technological advancements have often led to the automation of certain jobs, but they've also created new jobs and industries in the process. Another potential drawback is that some people may not trust AI-generated content as much as they would trust content created by humans. This is because, as advanced as AI may be, it's still a machine, and it doesn't have the same level of understanding empathy as humans. However, it's important to remember that AI-generated content can still be checked and reviewed by humans, so it's not necessarily less reliable than human-generated content. Overall, while AI has the potential to replace finance content creators on YouTube, it's important to consider the potential benefits and drawbacks of using AI-generated content. Whether or not AI will replace human content creators in the finance industry remains to be seen. But what if I told you that everything I've just said was written by AI? Never wrote it myself.
Liar! Liars! Listen. Liar!
Not a single word that came out of my mouth came from my brain. Came straight from artificial intelligence. Scary stuff. Now let's rewind 20 minutes to when I had ChatGPT write this script for me, and then make your decision if you think AI can replace content creators. What's happening, folks? My name is Robbie, and today we're going to be playing around with ChatGPT, which is the new OpenAI chatbot. This is probably the second half of the video, because I'm actually going to test out if we can create a YouTube video written solely by AI. So I don't know how this will go, I'm really not sure. But I have seen clips on TikTok and Twitter of people messing around with this, and the conversations are pretty interesting. It's actually quite scary, because it's like you're talking to a real person when actually it's just AI. But let's get straight in. So I want to create a finance YouTube video about how AI is going to affect content creators, in particular finance content creators. Write a script for a YouTube video describing how AI will replace finance content creators. I don't know if that will come up with anything. So it's currently writing, as we can see, and it's doing it quick. Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about how AI is starting to replace finance content creators on YouTube. As you may know, AI technology has come a long way in recent years. Right. This is terrifying. I'm going to let this type all of this out, and then I'll come back in a minute. This is crazy. This looks like a real person is typing this, in terms of the language that's being used. So I'm going to let this type out, and then I'll come back in a few minutes. Typed out our script for a YouTube video, but it looks a little bit short. I don't think it's enough to... I'm hoping to get maybe 4 or 5 minutes of a script here, so then the start of this video, which you should have already seen by now, will be a believable video about AI, and then, wow, this was actually written by AI, and someone will absolutely have guessed, but I'm going to add, make the script long enough for a 4 to 5 minute video. Let's see if that makes it longer. Here we go. It's it's typing again. Oh no, I'm worried. It would make my life easier if I just made this AI script a video every week and I could just read it out and post it on YouTube, but that seems insincere. So I'm only doing it once. I'm only doing it this week. Oh, it's frozen. I think it's broken. It stopped typing for some reason. There's some dots here indicating that it's still meant to be typing. I'm going to try again. Make the script long enough for a 4 to 5 minute video. It's not letting me press enter because it's stuck. Okay, let's take that out and reset. Write a script for a 4 to 5 minute long YouTube video talking about how AI could replace finance content creators on YouTube. Right, it's going off. Let's see if it'll actually write the full script this time. Okay, so it's done a script, but it's not long enough. Make the script twice as long. Twice as long might be long enough. It just reels words off so quick. If this actually manages to write a script that's twice as long as the original and it doesn't freeze, that will be the one that I use to film the first half of this video. It got to the point that it was last time where it froze, but now it's managed to push past. I've had literally just watched it learn in real time? Who knows? It's way too smart for me. It's way over my head. It's froze again. Right, so it would appear that maybe I'm asking a question that's too specific. Maybe I just go for the original. So it has added a little bit in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both scripts and put them together. So it's this long one, but with the final paragraph of the original one, because it looks like that's what it's trying to write anyway. So I'll film that. You've already seen that, so I don't need to explain that. Right, okay, so now you know how I actually made this video. Didn't write any of it myself. I keep seeing stuff online, as I mentioned, about AI and ChatGPT. So much funny things are coming out of it, but there's also people making websites and having them coded by AI, and just there's all sorts of ways that this can be implemented. So I thought to myself, I wonder if that could actually write a video that would actually seem real, would actually seem like a genuine video. And to be honest, I think that this script that's been written and now I've filmed it, I think it probably would have made a decent video if it didn't freeze and I had to sort of chop and change a little bit of it at the end to make it all make sense. Whether you like it or not, it looks like artificial intelligence is going to be here to stay, and if I'm being completely honest, it's probably going to replace quite a lot of jobs over the next few decades, which is interesting. But let me know in the comments below, did you notice that I hadn't written that script? Did you think, this seems off, this doesn't sound like Robbie, this doesn't sound like a human's written it? Did you have no idea? Are you scared of AI? Is it making you nervous? Are you going to lose your job because of it? I'd love to hear some opinions. I think it's a very interesting topic, even though it does make me a little bit nervous, but I might use it to my advantage and get it to script out all of my videos, because that script, albeit it was short, it was arguably better than anything that I write. Thank you as always for watching, folks. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next week. Take it easy.